All right, we're really here. Sorry we had to restart. Something weird happened and everything stopped. So we had to start the stream again. But we're here now. We're here now. Linda, we're really here now. Hey, Al Bo stopped by. Good to see you, Al. Special guest Al Bo is here. We have Raven Riley and Kay Body and Linda Belk moderating right now. And we also have Big Ball of Yarn and Skip Fu moderating right now. Who else do we have here? We have Torn and Eddie are here. Ryan the Gamer, Darth Tater, Nan B, Fox 2319, Lisa Remo, Doxy Lamine, Pat W, Justin, Paula Faust, Donna Smith, Gigi, Geraldine Karstensen, Kat Wilson, did I say Darth Tater? I probably did. Zipper, Annika, I'll say it again. Me Mom, I Hear Crickets. Rick Hoppy. Hello, Rick. Terry D24. Paula Faust. Timmy Two-Shoe. Waltz in the Woods. Linda Gordon. I hope you're feeling a little better, Linda. My best to everybody who broke their Yom Kippur fast tonight. Michelle B, Angelina Knox, Croach Shamglin, Justin, Orchie Dragon, Finished, Josh Tompkins, Sander M, The Mac Geek, Crow Hogan 33, Lori Murphy, Leon Reuter, Wendy Carruthers, Shaft, Laverne Thompson, B Duff Travels, Gigi, Louise, Babs Bunny, April Coco is here. Drab04, Layla Bagheri, Marzell, Kimberly Barr. It's raining here. It's been raining here too, Kimberly. LB, Suave 12209, Bubba Twitcher, The Rust Box. Jen Down is here. Al says it's been quite hot in... Al, are you in the Bay Area? Linda says he feels better, but she still has a faint line on her COVID test. At least you're feeling better. Mike Clemens is here. April says, we are recovering from a 25-hour fast. Oh my gosh. Shaft is here. Zipper says, raining all day here in Vancouver, the start of 6 months of rain. Deadwing is here. All right, we are just getting on the air. Megan is here. It says, beautiful day in San Diego. Crypto King is here. Yeah, it snows sometimes here. It snows sometimes here, not in September usually. Clark Kent is here. Hang on. Crypto King and all of our other members are here. Hey, Crypto King. Hey, Crypto King. Sorry, hang on. One moment here. One moment. Oh. Donna Smith is here. Kay says they got some rain today. PO1135 says Steve After Dark. Werewolf Cat, thank you. I cut my hair like a week ago. Yeah, Al, I forgot to, I was meaning to put my shoes on. I kind of forgot. Kay Kremlin is here. Pork Chop is here. Oh my gosh, Crypto King, that's so nice of you. Crypto King, I haven't even done anything yet. Crypto King says, let's hear it for the mods in the world's best stream. Hey, thanks, Crypto King, that's so nice of you. Polly is watching the Eagles, unsurprisingly. He says, I'm busy watching my birds beating people up. I haven't seen any of the game. We had like a family dinner tonight. So I'm out of the loop. Anita Motolusky is here. Doug Rupke is here. Al, the Niners look good. Zipper is watching the Bengals game. Atanol is here. Oh, it's okay, Polly. You can mention the score. It's fine. Thank you for asking, though. JLL is here. Zinkman, I'm sure we'll be doing some walking streams in the future. Penny Lynn is here. We'll update you guys and everything. I'm waiting for everybody to get in the chat so I can update people. Joseph Soul is here. I'm glad this stream, you can listen to it while you work, Crypto King. X Free is here. Josie Luna is here. Tina P is here. Lookner Fam Pet. My mom has a dog, but we even had that dog on the stream. Can Dandy is here. Mary McHugh2 is here. Rob K is here. Static X is here. No, I don't like the Patriots. Smoke Steve is here. Smoke Steve, this is not the Agenda Free TV customer service chat. It is not Agenda Free TV behind the scenes. It is a different channel. So please address any questions relevant to Agenda Free TV to my Twitter account. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Big Dog. Big Dog, that's very kind of you. In case I need more shelving, yeah, I'm going to be getting something else for the channel soon, which I'm going to talk about on the stream. That's very kind of you, Big Dog. Thank you. Very nice of Big Dog. Thank you so much. That'll go to something channel related, believe me. There's something I do need to get, which we'll talk about. I can put it towards that. No, Smoke Steve, you don't have to show yourself out. You don't have to show yourself out. I was just explaining the rules to you. You are welcome to say. I didn't mean to be calling you out. It's just the point is we try to keep the channels separate. It's a different channel. But we hope you stay around, Smoke Steve. I explain the rules like that so others who don't know them can hear. And so they don't do the same thing because it happens a bunch. Rob K wants me to talk about my taxes? Rob, come on, seriously. Come on, Rob K. MJ is here. Layla Bagheri is here. April says, that sounds exciting. Peter Shappy is here. King Loso is here. Robin Banks is here. Zinc Man is here. It's 58 here and windy. It's kind of cold out. Yeah, Polly says we can have my CPA on. The HBIC is here. Fab Di Maria is here over there on Twitch. Amalian's here on Twitch. Hey, Amalian. I think we lost Smoke Steve. Smoke Steve is gone. Smoke Steve took off. DFast is here. Al says no AC where he is, and it's hot there. Louise is here. Laverne Thompson is here. Tom Mix is here. Paula Faust is here. Darren Markley is here. Frin Frobis is here. It's too bad we lost Smoke Steve. I was just trying to explain the rule. Maybe Smoke Steve thought he was being called out. I mean, he was being called out in the sense of I was explaining the rule. But I was trying to just do it in a very matter-of-fact way. Agent J is here. Sacred Stone Cards is here. Factory Rejects is here. Anyways, I'm sorry that Smoke Steve felt upset. Pork Chop is here. No, Smoke Steve didn't ask my taxes. Hey, Jay didn't ask about my taxes. J and P is here. But see, you know, like Rob asked about my taxes, and I was like, well, we're not going to talk about that. And Rob just laughed it off. Rob had a good sense of humor about it. Deadwing 74 is here. MT Beer Can is here. We'll get you guys all caught up on everything. We'll get you all caught up on everything. B. Collie is here. We'll get everybody caught up on anything. Bridget McGowan is here. Everybody will get caught up. Hey, thanks, Sacred Stone Cards, for watching. Anyway, again, I'm sorry to Smoke Steve if he felt called out, but maybe he'll come back one day. Again, I'll get everybody caught. People are asking about all these updates. I will get everybody updated on everything. T Sky says deleting inappropriate comments is fine, but no one wants to be called out publicly. Oh, I disagree. Look, I disagree. I completely disagree, T-Sky. If someone does something in the chat that breaks the rules or is rude, I have no problem with my respectfully saying like, hey, that's against the rules. We have this rule. Here's the rule. Hey, this isn't the Agenda Free TV chat. If you have an Agenda Free TV question, write me over on Twitter at Lookner. What's wrong with that? Yeah, you're pointing out that the person broke the rules, but you're just telling the rule. I mean, if somebody can't take a streamer pointing out that they broke a rule and respectfully saying, here's the rule and here's where you can get the question answered, well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's a big difference between that and like yelling and screaming at somebody, which I didn't do. So I just disagree, T-Sky, with your characterization. Now T-Sky is going to say I'm calling out T-Sky. But I got to be able to interact with people in the chat. You know? I mean, come on. Yeah, he's also, that was also somebody who's been here before. It's not like if it's somebody who's like completely brand new, I'm just assuming like, well, they didn't even know what the channel is. But he had been here before, so. Yeah, at a certain point, I have to interact with people, explain what the rules of the channel are. Anyways. Connie Fernandez is here. Well, hopefully he comes back. Hopefully he comes back and chat and stops back in. Yeah, like last stream, Donna asked about packages. I said, oh, Donna doesn't know the rule. Can someone tell her the rule? Fine. No biggie. 207 Jenfa is here. Jesse is here. Oh, MJ gifted 5 memberships. That's so nice of her. Who got a membership from MJ? Ryan the Gamer, Layla, Mike Clemens, Max Rem. Polly says, Steve calls me out once a week after a good cry, all is well. Polly, I feel like you call me out once a week. Maverick is here. Maverick, because I got my free 4K 55-inch TV from Telly. Maverick, did you find out about that? Because I mentioned it on the stream. There's this company that like sends people free TVs, but they get to run ads on the TVs. So Maverick got one of those. We talked about it months ago on the stream. Albo says, it's similar to me not wanting to talk about my work in my personal life all the time. You have your news work and you want to have this separate. It would be exhausting otherwise. Yeah, and when I say to somebody, we have a rule against that, it's not saying like you're an idiot. I think I said it, like as if the person did not actually know the rule. But maybe he thought I sounded too negative saying it. What can I do? Sorry if I did. Sentient Cannabis says, I bought a 4K TV last Black Friday sale season for $250. Worth not having ads streaming through house. We'll see what Maverick has to say. Jamila is here. Yes, Laura, the gift memberships are random. Well, you can't choose who gets your gift memberships, but you can enable your account to receive them. The mods can tell you how to do that. Wow, Maverick actually saw the thing about the free TV on here. How about that? And that I feel like I should get a commission for I should get a percentage of the $0 you paid for it, Maverick. See, this thing. They will give you a TV, but there's this panel on the bottom of it that constantly runs ads, and you can't just cover up the TV because it has like a detector on there. It's called Telly, freetelly.com. I read people in an article in the Wall Street Journal about it. Telly starts shipping free ad-supported 4K TVs. Maverick, you should tell us how it is. I don't want to get too into this now. Oh, this article from Variety says about the bulk of the 500,000 TVs will go out in the fourth quarter of 2023. The TVs include a sensor that detects how many people are in front of the screen at each given moment. It's very interesting. Hey Maverick, let me know how it works out for you. By the way, thanks to MJ for gifting more memberships. MJ gifted memberships to Nick Hummer, Slick Rick CSDJ, Undead Caesar, Scott Questad, Slightly Stoned, Liz Ann, Cat, Daryl Nauman, Nikki Callie. Thank you, MJ. Mike Clemens says, that sounds tellible. Wow. Also, yeah, Al says I should get a commission from the ads he views on it. Exactly. Also, Geraldine Carstensen, thanks for the memberships. Geraldine Carsten gifted memberships to Frapp, Terry, Karma G, Raina Marie, Jow Mister, Doug Rupke, Louise. Thanks, Geraldine Carstensen. No, I don't think they pay for your subscription TV service. They just give you a free TV. Nissy Angel is here. Maverick says, Maverick will keep us updated. Hey, Gossamer is here. Kat Wilson is here. Me James is here. Oh, we just talk about whatever here. Laura Cooper. Laura, you're violating the package talk rule. The mods will tell you. The mods will fill you in, Laura. Bridget got a 65-inch TV on Amazon Prime Day. Anyways, if you want to know more about this Tele TV, I'll post the link to this Variety article in the chat, and you guys can read the article if you want. Shwetty, I don't know when the next Amazon Live is. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe sometime soon. We'll see. I might do one soon. Okay, Angry Tacos is here. And I'm about ready to give you some updates on things. We're about to give some updates. Maverick, if sometimes, well, I can't really show it. I was going to say if you want to sometime, you can call in and show us the telly thing, but you can't. I can't show anything that's on the TV on the air because of copyright. That's the problem. Miss Alklanon Official is here. By the way, speaking of our chatters, you know, we covered a news story like a week ago, and Zach Cohen was in the chat. Remember Zach Cohen? Zach popped by in the chat. I think he said he was touring. Anyone catch that? Peter says yes. Yeah, the songwriter guy, Tom. Did anyone see him in the chat? Because I saw him in the chat. I can't remember what he said. Again, I think he said he was like touring. Linda says, sorry, I missed seeing Zach. I can't remember what stream it was. Maybe it was The Escaped Prisoner, I'm not sure. I said hello to Miss Alkanon Official and she keeps waving. I should look at his webpage, Polly, and see. I don't see anything on the webpage. I'm looking right now. I don't know. So I don't see anything there, but maybe, I mean, there could be. I don't know. Oops. Ugh. Now I did this stupid thing. Hey, Kay Kremlin is our new member. Thanks, Kay Kremlin. Welcome. Oh, now I gotta do this. Hold on. I know it's weird that the chat's there. There we go. Kay Kremlin says, thanks for a peaceful channel. Thank our moderators. K Body, Raven Riley, JANP, Linda Belk. And Big Ball of Yarn and Skip Fu. Okay, I think we can get into we can start getting into updates. I think we can start getting into updates now. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Ooh, Joseph's got the new iPhone. Yeah, I'm getting a new one just because I use it for work all the time. But the phone company said they're not going to ship out for like 2 weeks. because I'm trading in my old one. Gail is here. Hello, Gail. Okay, update number 1 is going to be painting stuff. Update number 1 is going to be painting. Darren thinks Samsung makes a better phone. Linda liked the lightning cord. So the painters couldn't come today. One of the painters has had a schedule conflict. So they were supposed to come and finish up Saturday, then Sunday, then Monday. But there's been an unanticipated schedule conflict with one of the painters. So they said they were coming tomorrow. So we'll see if 4 days is a charm and they come tomorrow morning. That's the current expectation. I mean, it happens, you know, like what can you do? People have stuff they have to deal with. So, hey, well, Walter Beasley, thank you, Walter. Look, guys, it's Walter Beasley, who hopefully soon will call in and play saxophone on our stream. They've kind of painted generally everywhere, but they got to do a bunch of touch-ups and like little things. There's a lot of little things they got to do. You know, there's stuff that was taken down that needs to be put back up and all this. There's all this stuff that needs to get done. So, hey, Mike Brusakis is here. So they're supposed to come. Yeah, I mean, it's not really a huge disruption when they don't come. It's because I mean, it's like, you know, I'm here anyway, so I would like to get it. I would like to get everything done, but it's fine. It's not a huge deal. But so hopefully tomorrow. And then I can start, I'm not kind of, you know, we're not going in the studio until the painting is all done. And the whole inside of the house, the whole inside of the place got painted. Everything. Pretty much everything. I'll show you guys when we're done. Usually it's a few people, but it depends on the day who comes, you know, how many they would bring. No, the light switch cover isn't on yet because they have to come back and do a little more painting. Smell is fine right now. It's been a few days. They last painted on Friday, so I don't even notice it. Don't even notice it right now. All right, so that's the update there. I'm sorry I don't have more of an update for you on that. It would be nice to kind of get all that done, but they'll do it when they can. No, I can tell. It's just the paint. You know, they tell me how long it takes to dry. It's not still. It's not wet after 3 days. All right, so that's an update. I want to tell you that. Kat Wilson says, I'm excited for you. We can't wait to see it. Yeah, it'll be great. It'll be fun. I can't even put my stuff back yet. I'm looking at an empty bookcase right now because they might need to paint more behind the bookcase. So I can't put the bookcase back and put the books in it until they finish. Peter says it will be nice when it's all over and done. so you can get back to normal living. Yeah. I mean, they're super nice. The painters are good people. They're really nice. I like them a lot. But, Walter, I'll mention that in a second too. This room, we won't be doing the Lookner streams from this room, but this is like my main it's like my work room. It's not my studio, but I have like a computer in here and TV and a treadmill, and I spend a lot of time in this room. So I'm still going to spend a lot of time in this room. Donna, I don't know how they did everything in terms of different coats and stuff, but went on for a number of days. But supposedly, one more day. Okay. So I'll keep you informed on that. Hey, Freak One is here. We'll have colored lighting downstairs. MJ says, I can't wait till we are in the new studio. Oh, MJ, I don't even know if you wrote me back. Hopefully I got your package today. The one that has to be opened within 30 days. Oh, no. You can tell me which one it is. Hey, Bubba Twitcher resubscribed on Twitch. Thanks so much, Bubba Twitcher. That's so nice of you. Thank you. Okay, so that's the update about painting. Update number 2 is, oh look, I don't even know what these Band-Aids say. Hey, I got Walgreens Band-Aids on. I'm now sponsored by Walgreens. No, that is a joke. I am not sponsored by Walgreens. They are not sponsoring me. They are not paying me to wear Walgreens Band-Aids on my shoulders. I got my shots at Walgreens today. I wish they were sponsoring me and paying me to wear Band-Aids on my shoulders. Augusta, Georgia handyman stopped by. Yes, the only side effect I have right now, yes, flu and COVID shots. April got his at Walgreens on Friday. Did they give you cool Walgreens Band-Aids, April? Did you guys get these Band-Aids? I didn't even see these. I haven't even looked at them. The only side effect I have right now is some soreness in the arms. Sometimes when I get vaccines, I get like sick for like a day. Oh, April got these cool Walgreens Band-Aids too. Gail says, I got my booster at CVS on Friday, sore arm only. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, so far, the only side effect has been sore arms. We'll see. We'll see. But so they don't even ask for your vaccination card anymore. You know that card where it lists like the different COVID vaccines you've gotten or the times you've gotten the booster or whatever, you know, in the original shot? Didn't even ask for it. Didn't even want to see it. Had no interest in seeing it. Didn't care. Penny Lynn, shingles vaccine is important. I got mine last year. Linda says she got flu and RSV shots. Ken Rose says I brought mine to get the booster and they didn't ask for it. Mary McHugh says CVS asked for it. They didn't ask for it with me. It's the new version of the COVID booster that just came out this fall, Frap. Polly says, I guess I can take it out of my wallet then. I don't know. Like, will you need it at some point in the future? I have no idea. I don't want to say because I have no idea. Gail says CVS didn't ask me for the card either. Mike says, I scanned mine and saved an Apple Wallet. Yeah, I have a photo taken of mine too. April Coco says, I forgot to bring it, but they did not ask. Polly says, it's kind of big with my plastic protector. MJ says, my card is on my phone. That is true, Michelle B. I know the first one was a series. The booster's not a series. You just get one. Anyway, so we'll see what happens. I'm hoping for no big side effects. We'll see what happens tonight, how I feel tonight and tomorrow morning. But I'm glad I got it done. I'm certainly glad I got it done, but hopefully no big side effects. All right, so we discussed that. Now we're going to discuss something else. When am I taking the Band-Aids off? I kind of like them. Maybe I'll leave them on as long as I can. They're kind of sharp. Let's see. I mailed Kay the Miracle Fruit product today. So once Kay receives it, maybe we'll do a live stream where she tries more Miracle Fruit product and tells us about her taste sensations. Kay is excited. I'm excited. Lisa Remo says, I hope so. Linda Gordon says they say to wait 3 months before getting a COVID shot after COVID. I forget what it is. I remember I used to know this. You can look it up. But yeah, I know last time I got a shot, I had COVID a little while before that, and there was a certain amount of time I needed to wait. I don't know what the current recommendation is. So we'll have a stream when Kay calls in. You know what? Give me I need 1 minute. We're going to come back and get into some more updates here. Maybe open some things. Give me about 1 minute. See, it says back in 1 minute. Hang on 1 minute. I'm coming right back. I told you I'd be back. Let's see here. Steve Miller is here. Oh, I know what I want to mention. I want to talk about the dinner, my dinner tonight. So we had family dinner tonight. Some people celebrated the Jewish holiday, some didn't, but we had a family dinner. So I want to show you what I brought to the family dinner, my contribution to the family dinner. Let me pull it up here if I can. This is what I brought. Okay, this is a good picture. How can I show this? Where is... Here we go. No, Bob Messina, it was not 30 bottles of hot sauce. It was not expired fruitcake, Cuda Brown. It was, oops, you can't see it yet, but you will be able to see it in a second. Okay, so let me move this over a little bit. What you're looking at is that's the dessert table there. That's the dessert table. So I brought 7 types of pie. I brought half a blueberry pie, half an apple pie, and 1 each of a small strawberry, cherry, pecan, peach, and pumpkin pie. So I brought these 7. Some were better than others. These up here were amazing. My brother made homemade an apple crumbler, a mixed berry crumbler, and a blueberry something or other. These were all incredible. These were just kind of so-so, but they were fun to try. Yes, I sampled every one of these except the pumpkin because I don't like pumpkin. So I sampled 8 different pies. And I never eat sweets, but I did it tonight. I sampled them. I mean, I could have eaten, if it were not for my diet, I could have eaten pounds. Like, I could have eaten just bowl after bowl of this stuff because it was so good. We just do a thing where we have these big, we bring a lot of desserts. Yeah, that was the dessert spread. So it was cool, though. Yeah, I had a little piece of that, one of those cookies, which was great. Anyways, the best things were the things my brother made. This apple pie was pretty good, though. This half an apple pie was pretty good. Dan's going to the kitchen. You know what was really good on the crumbles? My brother used oats. The top tasted a little like a granola bar because he used oats as part of the crumble, and it was really good. The main dish, there was a couple of them. There was some fish and some, a lot of bagels and cream cheese and lox and scrambled eggs. And what else did we have? Some other things. So these were all like, these were I bought these at the store, and it's like, they weren't that great, these little ones, but they were fun to try. They were fun to. Oh, we had some apples and honey. Oh, MJ, was it Linda Gordon, who sent me the Israel honey? Was it MJ, Linda Gordon? Who sent me the Israel honey? I brought some of the Israel honey over, and we had some of the Israel honey and apples. And people like the Israel honey. So there. Hetty says lox is smoked fish. Yeah, we had some lox. MJ sent it. There you go. So we had some apples and honey. Everybody liked the Jerusalem honey. Rick says, I love bagels and lox. It's been too long. Yeah, bagels I can... Oh, Linda bought one. Linda Gordon bought one. Did you try it, Linda, yet? It's really good. I don't eat bagels these days normally, although I love them. But it's not good for me because I can go crazy on them. But I had a bagel tonight. Yeah, I didn't have any cream cheese tonight. I love cream cheese, but it's like if I start having it, I'll have so much of it. No, I didn't brush my teeth in front of the family. I waited till I got home. Zed Poston is here. Jamila had a bagel with lox this morning. Tim Apple says, I gained a lot of weight over the holidays in 2021, 2022. Still trying to lose it. Yeah, it's like I never have desserts, but unless it's on the stream or like a family outing or some special outing or something. I just can't. My metabolism is too slow these days. So that was fun. Oh, I think I have another picture of me. Hang on. I think I have another picture of me. Let me see here. I forgot to send this. I forgot to show it. Oh, wait. Oh, you know what? My nephew took it and didn't send me the pic. I'm going to text him right now. I just texted my nephew. Kay Crimlin says, I used to love rainbow cake. I don't think I've ever had rainbow cake. Oh, my nephew is sending me the picture. He's sending it right. Oh, he just sent it to me. Okay, I'm going to show you the picture now. I had rainbow cake for Passover. Oh, did you send it, Hetty? Did you guys send me rainbow cake? Is that what happened? No, you sent me like the rainbow cookies, didn't you, Hetty? Or was it like rainbow cookie cake? Kuda says, smoked salmon at my grocery store is super expensive now. Hetty says it's the same thing. Oh, it's the same thing. I like that. Have you guys ordered the rainbow sprinkle covered chocolate matzah yet for next Passover so it doesn't run out? Rick is a big bagels and lox fan. Okay, here's a picture of me from tonight with a couple of the little pies. And my plate, which has a bunch of pie on it from different pies. April says it's too early to order the matzah. There I am, see? That's the cherry pie, and that's the pecan pie. And then this plate had like 6 or 7 different little bites of pie on it. So there we go. My favorite were the ones my brother made. The ones my brother made were all great. Okay. No, we weren't really. They have like a little alcohol table in the background. I don't know that anyone had a drink tonight. I didn't see anybody drink. I don't know that anyone had any alcoholic drink tonight at all. I might be wrong, but I didn't see it. Okay. All right, hold on. Let me just make sure, do a quick news check here. I think we're okay. Oh, thank you. Yaya is me. That's very kind of you. Yaya is me. Thanks. Thanks so much for the super chat. Fear Before Flames. If there's big news, I will certainly let you know. Let's see here. Tim, I'm not trying to lose weight right now. The overall purpose of my diet was to take off weight that came on several years ago. Thanks, Tim, for writing in. I appreciate you writing in, Tim. So you must not know the background. Probably about 10 years ago, all of a sudden, I ballooned up one year and gained a ton of weight. And the reason I gained a ton of weight in 1 year is that my metabolism slowed down, which happens often with people as they get older. And it just happened to me all of a sudden. Nothing changed. I just started gaining lots of weight. So I had to readjust my diet. But these days, I'm on a diet. But it's not like I'm on a diet because I got to lose this number of pounds. I have to be on a diet because I have a slow metabolism. And if I don't stay on my diet, I will gain a lot of weight. So that's what the background is. Yes, everything has been, I go get stuff checked. Everything got checked when it happened. There's nothing wrong with any of the basic stuff. All my tests are fine. It's going to be chat doctors. Chat doctors are all coming. Get ready. There's a lot of activity at the chat hospital right now as the chat doctors all show up for work. Muggle says, chat doctor checking in, snaps glove on hand. Yeah, Tim didn't have the background, so he thought I was like going on a new diet to lose weight. The diet is just something I've been on for years. Tim says he studied diabetes and metabolism in grad school. Interesting. Kenro is a medical coder doctor in a past life. Hey, Sonic is here. Sonic is back. See, Sonic's ready. He posted his hospital emoji. What was my heaviest? I'm not going to give you a specific weight, but I gained a bunch in 1 year. It was weird. No, my lower back doesn't hurt. My lower back is fine. You look like your lower back hurts? Last night, everybody was saying I looked sick or sounded sick. Hey, Kathy Moran is here. Muggle says, when I hit 40, it was like all of a sudden I couldn't deal with my box wine habit I picked up during COVID. No, I'm not holding my lower back. Everybody wants to read into everything. Everybody wants to read into everything. I shift around. I'm sitting here for several hours. I shift my position. I shift my hands. It doesn't mean I'm having lower back issues. Okay. Oh, Kathy Moran says she watched most of the replay of the Baker's Rack discussion. I bought one after many years and I love it. That's awesome. Mine is supposed to come, I think, on Wednesday, and we'll be assembling it maybe later this week. I'm very much looking forward to that. Donna says it just means we care. Linda says, was it her mom made homemade gefilte fish? Nice. Hey, by the way, I wanted to mention, last night I opened up this thermometer that LL had sent like 3 years ago, and I finally opened it up and we kind of tested it out after 3 years. And I forgot to say that I actually, in the package, I had put the original note. It's now faded. That came with the Amazon package. So I wanted to read it. It says, tips, notes, insert and leave in, do not move probe once cooking begins. Temp time will adjust up and down during cooking. Leave probe in during food rest time for more information from LL. So that was LL's tips on using that probe thermometer that we opened last night. So I forgot, I didn't see the note until after. I had saved that note for 3 years. I saved the note for 3 years. So I did want to mention that. Oh, I had a couple things to show people too. I said I was going to show and I didn't. Got to show a couple things here. And AH is here. Kathy, I'm glad you like your Baker's Rack. I wanted to show from last night as like a follow-up. Arizona Street Media is here. So our viewer Mark Patoshnik last night wrote me, and I didn't see it. It was at the end of the broadcast. He said, my installed drawers and my kitchen shears from Temu. Just ordered 3 more pair at 68 cents a pair. I did manage to get 3 pair at 6 cents each. That was a deal. LOL, I'm a cheapskate. So he sent me this picture of he installed these. I don't want to get all into it now, but these IKEA, these cubby things you order that are these cubes, like open cubes, and you can get drawers for them. And we were like, how do you install the drawers? So he has some drawers he installed. So he sent a picture of it. Basically, you build the drawer and then you put it in the open cube. Then a screw holds the insert in. And that's his kitchen shears he got for 6 cents on Temu. So I wanted to show that from Mark Patoshnik. And then I also wanted to show Ricky sent this in last night. Ricky said he has this storage thing in his room. So it looks like that on the outside. That's from Ricky. And then on the inside, it looks like this. Like you can put shoes in it. You can store your shoes in that thing, I guess. Anyways, Ricky sent that. So I didn't see these last night. So I wanted to mention them on the air. Linda and Donna say that's cool. See, T-Sky said something earlier, and I disagree with it, and I expressed I disagreed, and T-Sky hung out. T-Sky was a good sport about it. Didn't run away from the broadcast. We just had a discussion. I appreciate that T-Sky did that. Okay, so, all right, so we kind of caught up on a bunch of things. All right, we have some important business to get to. We have an important topic to discuss. Hey, Basic J is here. Let's thank our moderators, then we'll get to our important topic. Tim Apple says, Temu dominates my pop-up ads. Tim says he lost over 20 pounds since a couple years ago. Very nice. Eric Johnson is here too. So, MJ, do you have the number, the tracking number of that package you said I needed to open? Oh, by the way, I missed a donation from MJ. MJ said, you look fine to me. Hey, thanks, MJ. That's so nice of you. Thanks, Paulie, and everybody else who's a member too. Thank you, MJ. Yeah, CT Sky says, yup, still here. 3625. MJ says there's a package I need to open because it's like time sensitive. Let me go find this package, and then we're going to talk about something. Hold on. Let me find this if I can. 3625. Well, that's not it. That isn't it. That's not it. I don't know if it's here. This is frustrating. Where is it? MJ, I picked up 4 packages today, and none of them was 3625. So let me check my list here. There's a chance I got it before and just didn't realize I had it. MJ, are you sure that's the package? Because I'm going through my UPS store emails, and none of them says 3625 for the tracking number. But they might have messed it up. I mean, for all I know, something's messed up. Joan Rosier is here. Rosier is here. Joan Rosier. But what we need to talk about, we're going to open this package if I can find it. But I think tonight might be the night that we have to start ending the mountain of packages. I'll explain how this is going to work. The mountain of packages on my floor, where they've been for a year, on my floor. So I'm going to explain this. But let me wait for MJ. Yeah, new system. Exactly, a new system. It's not a very complex system, but it's time. I just got so frustrated with it today. But I want to see if we can find this package. No, John, I got to check my messages on X. I'll check in a little bit. Rocket Surgeon is here. $7044 says MJ. Okay. 7044. $7044. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Oh, thank you, Donna Smith, for the highest sticker. Hey, thanks, Donna Smith. That's very kind of you. Donna Smith, thank you. MJ, none of the packages I picked up today were 7044. Can you tell me when it was delivered? Does it say? Oh, thank you, Justin, our new member, Justin. Thanks, Justin, for being a member. New member, Justin. Welcome. Oh, there it is. I see it. 915 7044. Did they give this to me? Oh, let me see. Maybe they messed up and there's one without a number on it. Maybe that's the one. Hang on. Is this it? 915. 915? I got it. 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 I found it. It's from Temu. It's from Temu, guys. So Temu is that discount online site where you buy stuff really cheap from like Chinese sellers and they ship it over to you. So MJ sent me something from Temu. I don't know what it is. Basic J says breaking. Hello Possum is here. So we're going to open up this package from Temu MJ said, like, I have to open it because if it needs to be returned, it's got to... She says, I hope they fit. This is some sort of thing that I'm going to have to put on, I guess. Justin said, is the membership for Jennifer TV, can I get a refund? But he's just kidding. So, we're going to... What Linda says, what the heck is Temu? Linda, we've had a couple streams where you must have not seen the streams. We've had 2 different streams where we not only opened packages from Temu, but we went through this whole thing where I like read articles about it on the air. So you can go back and watch those streams. I'm not going to do a third deep dive into what Temu is. But basically it's a website that's recently more popular in the US where you can order stuff really cheap from Chinese manufacturers. They're like a middle person between these sellers in China and the and other countries. It's okay, Linda. I'm just explaining to you why I'm not going through it again. Okay, so this is from Temu. MJ, Linda says, I remember now, I just forgot the name. Yeah, I thought you might have been here. Okay, so I don't know what this is. MJ sent this to me from Temu. I guess from China. What is this? This is some sort of sweatshirt. It's a sweatshirt. It looks like a fleece sweatshirt, I guess for the cold weather. Wow, MJ, look at that. We'll see. We'll see if it fits. I can be a tough fit. This is nice though, MJ. Look, it's a lovely fleece sweatshirt. Look at that. See? See how it's fleece in there? All right. Let's see. All the way from China via MJ. Thanks, MJ. Oh, is it Sherpa? Sherpa, not fleece? Maybe it's Sherpa. I guess it's Sherpa. I said fleece. I was wrong. It's Sherpa. T-Sky is right. It's Sherpa. It's Sherpa. Oh, I think it's a little tight, MJ. MJ, I like it, but it's a little tight. This one's going to be a little tight. I like it. It's nice. But I can just... You know how... No, you know how sometimes you put something on? It's weird because it doesn't look tight, but it's tight in the shoulders. Like when I do this, it pulls up. Like right there, it's pulling right. See, right in there. That's where it's really tight. Like when I move my arms, that's like stretching right now. Let me try the other ones. No, it's not on backwards. It's not on backwards. It's nice though. Yeah, this is like I have a Sherpa hoodie. I have a Sherpa hoodie. Let's try the other ones. Hold on. See, this is where I try something on and I tell the chat it's too tight and 3/4 of the chat wants to argue with me and tell me it's not too tight. This is what happens here. Got people arguing with me over how tight it is. All right, hang on. But see, it's this, I have Sherpa hoodies. See the Sherpa stuff here? It's lovely, nice and warm. All right, hold on. Yeah, I have the Band-Aids on from my shots earlier. Let's try the other ones on. Let's try the other ones on. We got to try the other ones on. Whatever else is in here. Now this is, what is this? MJ says, I'll get you the XS next size. Don't get me until I return this one, MJ. I don't know, MJ. I don't know if this one's going to work. I have a feeling the next size is going to be too big. Because that wasn't, it was tight in the arms, but it wasn't tight in here. My worry, MJ, is with that particular item. Some items just don't fit. Like they're not like they don't fit your body type. They're either too big or too small. I think that one's going to be too big. I think if you go one size up on the next one, it's going to be just like hanging off me. It's just sometimes this happens with stuff with, it doesn't like match your body type. No, these are my Walgreens Band-Aids from my shots today. We spoke about that earlier. Anyways, let's go to this next one. Now this next thing, what is this, MJ? MJ got me a shirt. Look at this. She got me, this is like a interesting shirt, MJ. See, you guys, the problem is this lens does not do well with white stuff. The lens where I'm shooting on lets in a lot of light because I want to shoot like a natural light and not have a big bright light on me. But the downside of this lens is that you guys can't see this. It looks like it's all washed out. So if I hold it back a little bit, it's an interesting thing. It's like it has some buttons on it. You guys, you can't see this. You can't see what it is. I can't even show. It's all washed out. I can't show you. It's got some buttons and like little kind of like collar thing here. There's like no way for me to show you. Can you see now? Maybe if I hold it back here. I don't know if you can see this. There's buttons here, and then there's like a collar thing here. But I gotta stand like far away for you to see it. I don't know that it's a Henley shirt. It's not a polo shirt. It doesn't have flaps on the collar. It's interesting. Let me put it on over this and see. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just hard. It's hard, again, with this lens. It's pretty neat, though. I'm going to put it on over this shirt and see how it is. No, it's not the purple light, Nanners. It's just this. It's not the purple light. It's this lens in general. Let's see. I wish you guys could see this. You see how, guys, look at this. See that? It's like what you're missing is there's like a little band that runs around here. It's an interesting shirt. It's a little bit see-through. I don't know that I'd wear it with nothing underneath. It's kind of nice. I don't think I'd wear it with this shirt. It's hard. You guys, you're not really seeing it. It's hard. Maybe I can take a picture of it on my phone because you're just not seeing it. Oh, I probably can do it this way. Hold on. Oh, I can show it to you this way. Wait, we'll do it this way. I figured it out, guys. Guys, I figured it out. We can do it this way. I got it. Hold on, see if this works. Why is this not working? Why is this not working? Hang on. Okay, see now you can see it. See how there's like this collar thing? It has like a collar on it. Like this round thing. See? Now you can see. Got it? Yes? Yeah, it's nice. It's like a short sleeve shirt with this round collar thing and then had some buttons here. Sort of seems like maybe like Indian or something like that. I don't know. No, it's not buttons all the way down. It buttons only about halfway down. And the buttons stop. It's only a few buttons. Yeah, it's kind of like is it like linen material? Yeah, it's not like super soft, but it's sort of like kind of a light material. See, there's that collar there. There's the collar. I don't even know how this is supposed to fit, but it's kind of neat. Very Chinese, says Linda Bell. Maybe it's Asian. Maybe it's Chinese since it's coming from China. Oops, hold on. Have to refresh. All right. Anyways, you can see, though, the issue is that when it's all washed out on this camera. I hear Cricket says it's like a Nehru collar. No. Again, Nanners, you're not listening. Let me explain this again one more time. I use a lens on this shot that lets in a lot of light because I am shooting with the room light. And the room light is pretty dim, but I don't want a bright light shining on me. So, because I want to shoot in room light, I am using this lens which lets in a lot of light. I'm not using the wrong exposure setting. If I want to shoot in this room and make it look like I'm lit up when I'm really not lit up, I need to use a lens that lets in a lot of light. But if you want to keep insisting that I'm just doing something wrong, you can keep doing so. But I'm not having the discussion anymore. If you were in this room with me, you'd be like, wow, you're not actually lit up. It's pretty dark in there. It's like natural lighting. But it looks pretty bright on the screen, right? Because I have a special lens that allows me to not have a bright light shining in my face the whole time. Yeah, Andrew says you could use that shirt for a summer barbecue. It looks like a chef shirt. It's a nice summer shirt, I think. It says, has Nanners left yet? Nanners says exposure is literally how much light you let in. If you want it to look like it's lit up, when it's not, you let in a lot of light, but as a side effect, you will get a shirt that's overly white. Right, so what's the problem? What's the disagreement? That's what I said. You're agreeing with me. So why were you saying I did something wrong? You just agreed with me. You agree with what I said. From the start of the segment, I said, you're not going to be able to see this white shirt because of the lens we're using. No, I got the sense that Nanners said I was messing something up. That's what I got the sense. But maybe I'm wrong. What I did is I just switched to my phone. When I switched from this lens to my phone is just shooting me as I look in the room. Nanners, I'm sorry if I misconstrued the nature of your comments. Oh, okay. Nanners says, I never said you did anything wrong. In my first suggestion, you immediately said no to me, so I was trying to explain it further. Okay, I think I just misunderstood Nanners. I appreciate you trying to now help Nanners. I apologize to Nanners because I think I misunderstood Nanners. Okay, we have something else to try. All right, so hold on. So just to get back to the items. This is kind of a neat shirt, MJ. MJ says next shirt. Oh, TB Lightning fan says sitting next to a group of drunken Eagles fans was quite an experience. Never take your children to an NFL game. Talk to Polly about it. Polly probably knows what you're talking about. Is it woven or knit? I have no idea. Mrs. Lowe is here. All right. I apologize to Nanners. I misunderstood Nanners. Okay. We got two more shirts here. Two more shirts. Hugh says, I think that's called a Mandarin collar for that previous shirt. By the way, our viewer, we have Tayloges1 is watching over there on Twitch, as is 1010. And Peachin the Hood is watching. Oh, by the way, Joe's Crayons wrote it. I muted myself. This is from Joe's Crayons. Joe's Crayons says, I drew a picture of superhero elves that stand for Lookner in 3 different styles because you're like our big hero when it comes to YouTube and beyond. Very nice picture from Joe's Crayons. Thank you, Joe. So Polly says, the Eagles fans are the best fans. Which says, we're the best fans in the NFL. We don't care that you don't like us. Leonette is here. Thanks, Leonette, for joining us. Oh, I was going to look up the Mandarin collar thing. A Mandarin collar, standing collar, Nehru collar, band collar, or choker collar is a short, unfolded, stand-up collar style on a shirt or jacket. I guess this might be a... Nah, I don't know. I mean, the collar on the shirt I got was not... It wasn't really a stand-up thing that high. It wasn't that high a collar. These seem like higher than the one on the shirt that MJ sent me. Abigail says, shout out Abby, please, in all capital letters. Man. Cat Wilson says, I think it's a flat collar. Anyways, I appreciate it. Okay, let's go to shirt number 3 from MJ. Tim Apple says, I've seen that collars like that have been coming into style lately. Shirt number 3 from MJ is a Boston shirt. Hey, she sent me a Boston shirt. By the way, it is not as white as it appears on the screen. On the screen, it appears very white for the reasons we talked about earlier. I'll have to try this on. Thanks, MJ. Let me try it on and see how that goes. I'll go try it on and come back. Hey, this fits. This isn't too tight. I'll keep this on. I got my Boston shirt. I'm in Boston now. It is interesting. You know what? This is an excellent point. I missed this. April Coco says, I thought Boston was older than that. It says established 1997. I actually really like this shirt now. I like it way more. Now that I see it says established 1997. It's nice. It's kind of like an athletic material. According to Wikipedia, it was established founded in 1630. Or settled in incorporated in 1630. Incorporated as a city in 1822. Oh, MJ says, sent you a link to the white shirt. Thank you. Hold on. Oh, I guess they call... All right, so this... All right, MJ sent me this. Look, guys. So this is the shirt that she sent me. We were trying to figure out what it was. It actually... Somebody said it was a Henley. I didn't think it was, but it's called a Henley. Men's Henley Basic Tee from Temu. That's the one she sent me. That's the exact one not the one I'm wearing right now. That's the one we talked about before. It's kind of nice. I like it. I like it, MJ. Something a little different. Polyester. Thanks, MJ. So that's the one that MJ sent me. All right, that was the previous one. Linda says, I sold a bunch of those at Casual Corner when I worked there. And she said she knew it was a Henley shirt. Leonette says, I really like it. I wish it was cotton. Henley shirt is a collarless pullover shirt characterized by a round neckline and a jacket about a placket. Is a finished opening at the upper part of trousers or skirts or at the neck. A placket of about 3 to 5 inches long and usually having 2 to 5 buttons. It essentially is a collarless polo shirt. Interesting. Okay. They were so named because they were the traditional uniform of rowers in the English town of Henley on Thames. Henley shirt. That's from Wikipedia. See? That's what it was. That's a Henley shirt. April says they don't know in China that Boston was not established in 1997. Gabriel Callis is here. Again, I apologize to Nanners. I misunderstood Nanners' comments, so sorry, Nanners. I apologize about that. I should have double checked your comments before responding to them. I don't even know if Nanners is still here. Nanners works in Hollywood lighting. Oh, we have one more shirt to open. Can you send stuff from Amazon? Sure, I'd prefer it would be small and consumable. That's my preference. But the mods can post the UPS store box. Thanks for asking, Gabriel. Sure. Red Wally is here too. Hello, Red Wally. T-Sky says, I just Googled Boston EST 1997, and there are so many products with that date, it's weird. Yeah, I guess there are some. I don't know why this is. There's a bunch of them there. Okay, should we do number 4? Shirt number 4? Liana says, how do you get rid of the Nightbot? The Nightbot's there to help out with the chat. You don't get rid of the Nightbot. Rocket Surgeon says Nightbot gets rid of you. All right, we have one more shirt here. It doesn't get rid of everyone. We have one more shirt. No, there's 2 more shirts in. 5 shirts in here. We got 2 more shirts. This shirt, this is another shirt in this Temu package. This is like an athletic shirt. This is going to be too small, I think. It says USA. It's kind of like, this is like China-produced USA stuff. I think it's going to be, it's like athletic fabric. I got to try this one on. We'll see how this fits. All right, hang on. New shirt time. Hey, this one fits. This one fits. I got my Athletic USA shirt on now. This one fits. Look at this. Thank you, MJ. It's got a flag on it. A flag on Flag USA. Linda likes this one. Anita likes this one. Yeah, just another dude says established 1976. Is this a try-on shirt stream? Well, it wasn't. It's not designated that, but we're opening a package. MJ likes this shirt on me. I hear Cricket says this will be good for 4th of July. It's a good 4th of July. This is a good 4th of July shirt. I agree with you there. It's a good 4th of July shirt. Hey, is JA still around? JA, you still there or not? I saw your message. He'll be right back. Okay. Oh, Boston 9097 is a brand? I Googled it and I didn't see that, but maybe I missed that. Hold on. Mrs. Lowe said. Where is it? Where are you seeing that? Yeah, send me a link. I'm Googling Boston Est 1997 and I'm not seeing... Oh, hold on a second. Yeah, I'm not seeing like anything about like a brand. Maybe it is a brand. I don't know anything about it. Okay. Anyways, maybe somebody will send me something about that. Hey, we have one more shirt to try on. Ooh, this is another Henley shirt, I think. It's another Henley shirt. Josh Gav is over there on Twitch. Okay, guys, we have one more Henley shirt here from the package from MJ. It's a gray Henley shirt. I'll have to try this one on. This fabric is a little softer than the other Henley shirt. All right, we're going to try this on. Here we go. I'm trying it on. Oh, JA is here. JA is celebrating 19 years today sober from hard drugs. Congratulations, JA. That is awesome. Congratulations, JA. All right, hang on a second. Little too big, I think. I think this one's a little too big. I think it's a little too big. I don't know. I feel like this is a little low. Kind of a little low to me. Maybe I'm just not used to Henley shirts. Am I wrong? This feels like I feel like I'm showing cleavage. I'm going to sit like this. Linda says it's fine. I don't know. I like the shirt, though. It's kind of a nice shirt. Feels a little low here, though. Just another dude says it's a little risque. Penny Lynn says, wear a necklace with it. The Mac Geek says, I can't wear shirts with tight necks. I feel like I can't breathe. See, it's too big. See, look, these are all pictures of Henley shirts I got from Nordstrom. These people are not showing as much neck as me in their shirts. See, these are all Henley shirts. Look at how much neck is showing in these shirts. Now look at me. I think it's too much. Trust me on this. It's a little too much. It's a little big. I don't know. Maybe it's just the design of the shirt. I mean, because I think it's a little big. That's my thought. Now you can all argue with me. Hey, Josh Gav agrees. Wow, somebody actually agrees with my own analysis of my clothing. Hey, MJ, thank you so much for the shirts. These were fun. MJ, yeah, you said you said like try them on within 30 days so you can return them. So if there's anything I need to do to return them or you want me to, let me know. The ones that don't fit, I'll just wait to hear from you. Oh, MJ sent the link to the gray shirt. Where is this here? Oh, hang on. Yeah, this is the gray one from Temu. From Temu. Wait, why isn't it opening up? Why isn't it opening up? Why is it saying I have to log in? There's the gray shirt right there. It says solid color basic men's Henley tee. I guess one of these is gray or was gray. There it is. There it is right there. Yeah, he's showing less neck than I am. That's the shirt. That's the ad on Temu for it. I'll post a link to the shirt here, so you can go look at it if you want to. Hugh says you need to get big pecs like that model. Maybe were we talking about Henley shirts, or it just kind of came up? All right, I'm going to switch back. I'm going to switch back here. MJ, that was fun. I have my Boston 1997 shirt on. Thanks, MJ. That was fun. MJ, you can let me know about the returning things or whatever. All right. Thanks, Tim Apples, for tuning in. Hey, guys, I want to talk about the mountain of packages. Can we talk about the mountain of packages? We got to talk about this now. So big thanks from MJ. Big thanks to MJ. So this is my plan. This is my plan to deal with the mountain of packages. We're going to talk about this. I feel bad. I feel like 2 viewers have left the stream tonight. First we had Smoke Steve left, and then Nanners left. Smoke Steve left because I said that they shouldn't be posting agenda-free TV questions in the chat, and they could message me on Twitter. And then Nanners left. Well, I kind of was upset with Nanners because I thought Nanners was repeatedly claiming I had made some sort of mistake and not listening to me. But I think we just had a misunderstanding. And I misunderstood Nanners. Yeah, I know Nanners was just here, but then it looks like Nanners left. I don't think Nanners ever came back. P. William Grimm is here. Nanners tried to come back? When? I didn't see that. I feel bad about it. I'm not looking at I'm just looking at who's posting in the chat. Kay, what do you mean by saying Nanners was just in here? Why didn't I see that? While I was changing clothes. Nanners, are you still watching? Let's talk it out. Let's get it out in the open. I didn't see that comment. I did apologize to Nanners earlier. No, but I can get a bit, I mean, I think we all know I can get a bit prickly. And I try not to. Sometimes I kind of just, sometimes I lose my cool a little bit. Kay says the comment wasn't removed. I didn't see any removed comments. I just didn't even see the comment. Is it possible to see what the comment was? What did Nanners say? I missed it. Can you go back and see? Can one of the mods see? Agenda-free TV questions, you got to either message me on Twitter at Lookner or email agendafreetv@gmail.com. Carrie Bear, I don't think it's awkward to talk about it. I think it's, we talk about everything on this channel. Legion 54 is here. Damn, that was triggering is what they said. So, yeah, so I guess the thing with Smoke Steve is, I wasn't like yelling at Smoke Steve, but I felt like that Smoke Steve, I felt that Smoke Steve should have known the rules. So, but I didn't like yell at Smoke Steve. I just said like, hey, you know, this isn't the Agenda Free TV chat. And if you have comments, questions or comments about Agenda Free TV, send them to Lookner on Twitter. But then I got a little upset with Nanners because I felt that Nanners was kind of I thought Nanners was like saying I made a mistake, and then I thought I explained it, and then I thought Nanners kept it going. But again, maybe I, you know, I certainly was, my tone was not great with Nanners, you know, once I got upset. So I understand that. So I do apologize for that. Anyways, I hope they both come back. But if they don't, they don't, you know, so. Oh, NDAH. Now, NDAH has been here for how many years? Are we going to lose NDAH now? Because NDAH just said more packages to open. There's just no way that NDAH doesn't know the package rule, right? Now, is NDAH going to get mad about this and say, you called me out and leave? Because I can't help this. I got to point that out. I mean, come on. NDAH knows better. All right, anyways. NDAH says, I've been here 10 years. I want to talk about the mountain of packages. Anyways, though, I feel bad because I don't want to upset people when they watch. But no, I mean, I just, you know, it's like, look, but at the same time, I also think that an important part of, like, I'm not, if somebody does something that I feel like in the chat, I think there's an important difference between people do something in the chat which breaks the rules and they should know better, and I'm going to call them out on it, just like I did with NAH right there, you know? Now, if NDAH wanted to leave, that's NDAH's choice, but I don't think I was being rude to NDAH. You know, it was just like, come on. Oh, Nanners said, I appreciate the apology just as a girl in a male-dominated industry like Hollywood. Oh, by the way, Nanners, I did not know what your gender was. I had no idea. I actually thought you were a male. She said, just as a girl in a male-dominated industry like Hollywood, everyone doubts that I know what I'm talking about. Just tried to make it up so people could see your shirt. So Nanners, what happened is when you made your comment, I actually never saw your comment that you made saying you work in lighting. I did not see that until well after our interaction. And then I went back and I looked, and that's when I saw it. I hadn't even seen that comment. I don't see, like, sometimes the comments come in. So I appreciate Nanners coming back. But yeah, so Nanners, like when Nanners initially said what Nanners said and then I reacted to it, I had not even seen Nanners' comment that Nanners works in lighting. Also, sometimes what happens is somebody says something in the chat and they have said something before and I don't have the context of it. And so I'm looking at it thinking it means one thing, but then I don't get the context. So, you know, yeah, I do sometimes have a tendency to get kind of frustrated. So once in a while I do. So I don't like that, but I do one time. So hopefully you can bear with me when I do. But I appreciate Nanners. I know Nanners was just trying to help, you know. Now we did have we had a situation. This was not that. We had a situation a couple of years ago. I don't know if you guys remember this. We had a situation a couple of years ago where someone would come on the chat and they would constantly criticize the audio, and they would say, I know how to fix your audio, and they just wouldn't let it go. And it just happened again and again and again. I don't know if we might have banned that person, but that was over the course of several streams, and it was just driving me crazy. Because the person, Sid Vicious says, I remember that person. And I think they might have been an audio professional. So I wasn't disputing their knowledge of audio. But at a certain point, it was enough already. We don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. And it was just it just never stopped. And that was just well, I can't. But Nanners wasn't like that. But that was an example of some of you might remember that. That was just the person won't stop. And it's even if the person is an expert, it's just at a certain point, you got to let it go. But that's not what Nanners was. But this was somebody who was doing it for several streams. It was crazy. They might have gotten permabanned. I might have permabanned them because it was just, I couldn't read it anymore. Yeah, Sid Vicious says they were an audio pro but got annoying. Right. I didn't dispute that they were an audio pro, but it was just I think what I would say to the person is just message me about it. I think that's what I said. I said, just message me. But they just kept posting in the chat again and again and again. And it was just it drove me crazy. Yeah, Nanners says, even if I didn't work in lighting was just a suggestion. Yeah, no, what happened, Nanners, there was one comment where I took it a different way than you wrote it. That's what it was. And I shouldn't have. I should have checked back, and I should have made sure with you that I was taking it that you weren't even listening to what I was saying. But again, it was just a misunderstanding. But what I should have done is double checked on it rather than reacted to it. Anyways, so I hope we can be okay going forward. I also think people who watch this stream sometimes, if they're relative, now I'm not saying this applies to Nanners, but some of the people who watch, if they're relatively new viewers, they don't see me doing the back and forth with people, which I sometimes do. And then they see it once and they're like, where did this come from? And they get all shocked about it. Whereas I think a lot of you guys who've been watching for a long time, you've seen me do this, and you've seen me, call somebody out if they're misbehaving in the chat. So it's not that shocking to you. But I think for some people, they just they're oh, what a pleasant person. He never gets upset about anything. And then they get all shocked when I do. So that happens too. Anyways. Yeah, Kuda says I only watch for the rants. There you go. I don't think that's really true, but there you go. Anyways, so I hope Nanners sticks around. I appreciate Nanners coming back. So hopefully Smoke Steve comes back too. The Smoke Steve's thing I didn't think was that bad, but But Smoke Steve probably didn't know the rules. But they probably should have known the rules. Anyways, that's a whole different thing. We'll see if Smoke Steve comes back. Hey, anyways, thanks to MJ. MJ says, Temu said, we offer you a one-time opportunity to get a refund with no return needed. You can keep these items for free and still receive a refund after you submit your request. Okay, well, MJ, maybe the ones that didn't fit, I can donate those. The gray The gray Henley and the Sherpa sweatshirt. Thank you, MJ. That was a fun package from Temu. Polly says, I only listen to Pleasant, Steve. There's a donation box in my town. I haven't even gotten to the mountain of packages yet. Oh, I also want to say a quick thanks to JoJo, who gifted 20 memberships. JoJo777. She gave memberships to Donna Smith, P. William Grimm, Nanners, Carrie Bear, Cyan Doodles, Catherine of Sweden, Sumi Sue, Brad, Gossamer, Sid Vicious, Freddie Fiddle Dee, Deb N, Peter Shappy, Eric Spurs 66, Helena Petrovich, Mike C, Dana Leslie, Snow Queen, Barbara D, Connie Ori. Thanks, JoJo. Steve Miller said she gave me a membership last month too. Very generous of JoJo. Okay, here's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the mountain of packages and what we're going to do about it. Because I've had enough. Okay, so I went to the UPS store today. I picked up like a few packages. There were 4 packages at the UPS store, including the one I just opened. And I come back home and I put the packages down, and it's like I'm just looking at this mountain of packages sitting on my floor. And I'm like, this cannot stand. We've been planning on doing something about this for a while, but I can't look at this mountain of packages on my floor anymore. So what I'm going to do is I am going to get some storage bins. We've talked about this. I was waiting until we got downstairs into the studio downstairs, but I need to get some storage bins to keep the packages in, so they're off the floor and in nice bins. And I was doing some research today on them. By the way, just because some people get mad, I am going to buy these myself. I am not talking about this so you buy them for me, because people sometimes think this. I am going to buy these myself. You do not have to buy them for me. Person is going to get angry that I'm talking about it. I am talking about it because I like to hear your guys' advice on these things. Just like last night, we talked about shelving units. And we talked about that IKEA unit I wasn't aware of. And I said, oh, maybe in the future I'll buy that one. So, but yes, I want to show you something that I was thinking about getting. And what I want to know from you guys is, what do you think about this idea? I want it to be a storage bin that I don't want to get a giant plastic, one of those giant plastic storage bins, because they don't look very nice. I want it to be something that I can show on camera, where I can like bring it out on camera and show it. Let me show you what I was thinking of, okay? Bubba Twitcher, you're getting timed out for a minute. Bubba Twitcher is getting 1 minute timeout. I have to adjust the time, Bubba Twitcher. You have been timed out for 1 minute, Bubba Twitcher. You crossed the line. Hey, Little Cam is there over there on Twitch. Simple BF is here. I had a little bit of an accent when I was younger. Thank you, Hugh, for your kind words over there on Twitch. So, all right, so let me show you the one I was thinking of, okay? Boston accent. Let me show you the one I was thinking of. And then you guys, because I'm sure some of you guys in your life have gotten storage bins, and you can tell me what you think, and you can also tell me if you have, ones, things that you've seen that I'm not even thinking of. So this one I saw, here, let me show you this right here. I saw an article recommending these. This is the one I'm thinking of. So this is where I would keep the packages, okay? But I want to hear from you guys what you think about the best storage bin for the packages. I'm going to show you this right now. Here it is. This is the one I was looking at. Are you ready to see it? Okay. This is a thought I have. Tell me what you think. I'm going to actually post the link in the chat so you can see it. As an Amazon associate, earn from qualifying purchases. So you see at least you can see my thought process, what I'm thinking of. Cynthia Moon thinks these are nice. Thanks for modding, Cynthia Moon. Peter Shappy says not enough room. I'll have a comment on that in a second. NAH says look too small. All right, so first of all, I posted the wrong ones. The extra large is the ones I would get. There's a question as to whether those are too big, too small. But so let me actually send you the link to the extra large. We're going to talk about this. One moment here. Again, I'm not telling you to order these. I haven't decided what I want yet. I'm talking about it so we can discuss it. Let me read some more of your comments. But give me one moment. Here. I want to see what you guys have to say about this. But we got to deal with this mountain of packages situation. It's just not working for me. Got to get the packages under control. Okay, what about clear bins? Kat Wilson says, what about clear bins? Excellent question. My thought is, I think something like this will look nicer both on camera and just when I'm looking at it than a clear bin full of mail. Obviously, you can get clear bins. We can get the big plastic tubs. But I want something that I'm happy looking at. Tired Pup says, clear plastic bins allows you to see what's inside, so easier to find items. Right, but I know what's inside these things. It's mail. I won't have to worry about what's inside these because I know they will be mail. So I feel like that's an advantage. That's a reason that we wouldn't have to get the clear bins. Hold on. Robin thinks these look nicer than clear bins. And again, believe me, I get the suggestion about the clear bins, but my point is, I don't think we'll need them for this. Are you going to organize by date? So I do think, Andrew, something I would like to do is, maybe somebody suggested doing it by month. That way I could really keep an eye out on older packages. But I would have to, have enough bins. Jesse said, Paulie says, how about a bench with storage inside? It's just, Paulie, it's an interesting suggestion, but it's just usability. So I want to be able to, if I'm on the air, just go grab one of these and look through them. And I want it to be on camera. I want to be able to pull something out, hold it up on camera and say, hey, let's go through the packages. If it's a bench, it's not going to be on camera. I'm going to have to leave camera, go to the bench, bend over. So I just want to be able to grab something have something that I can show on camera. All good questions, by the way. Very good questions. Steve Miller says, just stick with shells. No, I don't want to stick with shelves because I hate looking at all that mail and all the packages. I don't want to look at it. It's bothering me to look at it. I don't want to just throw the mail on the shelves. Let's see here. So I get the suggestion, but it's driving me crazy. I can't be here anymore with all of these packages in a pile. I can't do it. It's driving me nuts. Today I came home and I just said enough. It is enough of this. I can't have it. It looks awful. It looks like my life is falling apart. Hello Possum suggests return to sender. Mark French says, I have several bins for small tools and small items I want to keep, but I don't have space in the house. They line one wall of the garage. Steve Miller says, clear bins would look more like an office-ish. These are more homey. Now, something to point out. Kuda says that our one Temu package would fill one of these bins up. Well, these bins here, they are 23 by 15 by 16 by 13, which isn't like that big. The thing is, though, one suggestion I got said, well, you could get these and then the really big packages, which you once in a while get, you just don't put the really big packages in these bins. Again, guys, they sell bigger bins, but they're like these giant plastic things, which I don't think look nice. Let me show you one of those. You know, the big plastic storage tubs. What is it called? You guys, is it like Husky or something? Who makes the storage tubs? You know, like this, like rubber, like this kind of thing. Hold on, I'll show you what I mean. There's huge things. Yeah, the Brute ones. You know, there's things like this that are just gigantic. But that's not, I don't really think that's that nice to look at. Peter Shappy says, would be hard to get to the bottom if it's too big. Sterilite said a couple, said Nanners and Cynthia Moon. Rubbermaid, says Kathy. So I just don't, you know, I could use this. I just don't like looking at that. Steve Miller said you'd put that in your garage or shop. Yeah, and I don't have a garage or a shop. Carrie Bear says it's too bad you hadn't gotten one of those cube shelf thingies, then could put the packages in the collapsible drawers. Well, but the thing is, I have shelves. So if I get some of these, I can either, something like this, I can use some of the shelves. I could put these behind me during, guys, we're going to have all these shelves. We're going to have a wall of shelves behind me in the new studio. Some of them I don't even think you're going to be able to see. And I could put some of these in there. But at least if they're on camera, they don't look like awful. They just like, oh, it's some normal thing on a shelf. But I could probably put these like on the bottom of the shelf. MJ likes the fabric ones the best. But I can't look at these things anymore. It's just, it's ridiculous. I've been doing this for 3 years since Atlanta. Since I lived in Atlanta, I've had giant piles of packages. And it's just after like 3 or 4 years, it's just like enough. I can't take it anymore. JRG says you can line the inside of the clear bins with your choice of appealing paper gift wrap while leaving top transparent. I understand the suggestion. I just think like it's too much. I don't feel like I need the transparent. I'll know their mail. Legion says, I think your mind is already made up. Well, my mind is made up that I don't want something that I don't want to look at. That my mind, and I don't want piles of packages. So my mind is made up for that. Yeah, Lil Cam says he's reached his breaking point. I have. Kuda says gigantic duffel bags. So I guess I'll look like a drug dealer with all my duffel bags. Here, Scott said he sent a couple of suggestions. Scott sent a couple suggestions. Let me show you Scott's suggestions. Scott, I appreciate this one. I don't love the look of this one, Scott, but I appreciate the suggestion. This is gigantic. No, it's actually not that big. It's about the same size, not gigantic. I just don't love the, it looks a little like a dumpster to me. Doesn't it look like a small dumpster? Scott, am I wrong here? I mean, I appreciate the suggestion. Let's see what Scott says. I like that Scott is sending suggestions. If you're going to send a suggestion, you got to, just put up with what we're going to say about it. Shani says not camera ready. All right, Scott sent me another one. This other one looks better. I just don't know if it's really me, Scott. I don't know if I'm grooving on it. I think it's better. Yeah, Scott's sending me like plastic ones. Scott says I used the gray ones before and it does look like a dumpster. So Scott is sending me these like plastic ones, which they're certainly utilitarian. I don't mind it. I don't mind it, but I kind of want something that looks nice. No, I don't want to start restricting the packages. A human wants me to restrict the packages. Look, I don't want to rush. I'm not rushing through packages. I'm not doing this thing where I start opening packages faster. Because I'm just not going to do it. So if we have, the way I see it, it's self-regulating. I will open them at the speed I open them and give each package its due attention. If people decide that they don't want to send packages because it might take a while, that's fine. But I don't want to rush through packages. Obviously, if there's too many here, I'll say stop. But I don't think we have to get there. But I mean, tonight I thought we went through that package fairly fast. What did it take, an hour to get through it? I don't want to rush through it. And some packages take longer than others. Hang on a second here. One of our viewers, Dana Leslie, recommended Big Zo box of Sweden. Big Zo box. I don't know how big these are, but yeah, see, those look that looks kind of similar to the one I was looking at. It's this, I think they're like cardboard with a fabric cover. So that's different than the one I showed you, but it's a similar look. Scott, you sent me another dumpster one. Scott said I sent you another one. Isn't it just another dumpster one, Scott? Look at this. Scott, that looks like a dumpster too. Freak One says it's an ammo crate. Andrew says Scott is striking out. April Coco says it's good for a weapon cache. Yeah, I might get investigated. I'm open to plastic, but the thing about some of the plastic ones is they're bigger. Some of the fabric ones tend to be smaller. So far, nobody has said like, look, here's this thing. Nanner says, what about metal locker, vintage looking? Again, I'm open to ideas. It's just, it should be, there's a lot of requirements, right? It's got like, because like Polly suggested they have these like benches you could sit on and open them up for storage, which is a cool idea. It's just, I think it's not practical to show that on camera. Scott says, I'm done with suggestions. I appreciate Scott sending the suggestion. MJ sent me a link. Thanks, MJ. Sharon sent me a link. Yeah, no, this is a different one that Sharon F sent me. And it's sort of it's like a version of the one I originally showed you. These are fabric boxes. Now, obviously, I would have to go like probably extra large because a lot of these run really small. These aren't even as big as the ones I showed you. Yeah, so there's this kind of these fabric boxes which has a clear opening so you can see what's in the box. But see, I don't really want to see what's in the box. See how you can see through? Because I'm going to know it's mail. So I'd rather have it just look nice. I don't want to see mail in there. So I appreciate it. But it's the same basic idea here. JA thinks that the fabric storage bins are more aesthetically appealing to the eye and are better for the studio, and on camera. Oh, Legion says, I like the hoodie I received. The manufacturers created the correct size as listed. So you got an Agenda Free TV hoodie? From where? Amazon? They're great. Turn them around. Oh, Shani said you can turn these around to the non-window side. Well, how about just getting the ones without the window in them? Lisa thinks fabric ones would be better and stackable. You could even throw a plant on top. Yeah, so clearly I have like a certain bent that I'm looking at, but I'm open to suggestions, you know. And a reason we do this is because sometimes, you know, I'm talking about this stuff and you guys are like, oh, why don't you think of this? And I'm like, whoa, I didn't even know that existed. So I like to hear from you guys. Yeah, see, MJ sent me this and I think it's neat looking. I don't know. I'm not grooving on the see-through. Am I wrong? MJ, you have abandoned Amazon for Temu, it looks like. MJ used to shop at Amazon all the time. Now MJ's all over Temu. She sent me these ones. They're kind of neat looking, MJ, these. I don't know if I need the see-through. Because then it's going to look like mail. I don't even know what the sizing is on. I'm worried about Temu because if I order it and don't like it, we got to send it back to China. Where are the dimensions? I don't even know what the dimensions are. It doesn't even say the dimensions. Where's the dimensions? Does it even say the dimensions? It says small, medium, and large. I don't even see dimensions anywhere. I'm not kidding you. I literally don't see dimensions on this whole page. It's interesting, though. I think it's kind of a neat box. I think it is a neat box. It's iffy with the Temu. Andrew says, so far he liked the idea I showed first. Let me show you guys where the one I showed you first. Let me show you where I got that idea. So there was an article I was looking at called The 6 Best Storage Bins of 2023 by Gear Lab, okay? And if you go through, see, a bunch of them are like transparent, which normally you might want because it's like, I want to see what's in there. But remember, I'm going to know what's in there. It's going to be mail, okay? So, you know, they have these clear ones. Also, I don't think these look that nice on camera. So they go through a couple of them. These are affordable fabric bins they have there. Then they get to this one. Then they get to this giant Rubbermaid one, which I'm sure stores a lot, but doesn't look that great on camera. Then they go here. It says best fabric storage. That's the one I showed you. Prandom large collapsible storage bins. Clean and professional look, sturdy for a fabric bin, stackable. Metal handles, cons. Metal handles on the long sides are a bit awkward, limited color options. It says if you're hunting, and look, they have this picture here. It says if you're hunting for a moderately sized storage bin to help you organize right out in the open, the Prandom bins are our top choices. Though they have the same fabric over cardboard construction as pretty much every other fabric box out there, these are clearly constructed of attractive materials that look impressively professional. They can easily stack in a closet or corner of the room. Okay. So that's why I was looking at those. I read a number of reviews. I spent a little time today looking on these. Hughes says the handles on the long sides are probably more for pulling them out than carrying. That's interesting. So that's my thought. Again, this is not... I feel like if you go to Amazon and you look up fabric storage bins, you're going to see a lot like this. This is kind of one of a genre that they have. You know, let's see if I can find them. Yeah, see, if I just search storage bins on Amazon, you get like these plastic ones, but you get ones like this. I don't really love... Oh, this is the ones you can see through. Like those you can see through. And then you get things like this. This says bestseller. Where right here. Where's this one? It's not loading. Why won't it load? Load. See, I don't like the way these look as much as those other ones do. But it's the same idea, right? You know, something like this. Nanners says fabric is nice but reminds me of a dorm. Then they have like things like this one. You know, there's all different kinds of these things. And then there's this one, Bagganizer. This, I don't mind these, you know, I don't know. But they got to be big enough. Like that's not big enough. They come in different sizes. Kay says, is fabric over a cardboard going to hold up over time? Well, my thought was, Kay, I'm just putting mail in there. I'm just putting mail in it. Oh, no, the ones that I originally showed you, the extra large version of that, those are a bit bigger. The ones I originally showed you, the dimensions on those are, the dimensions on the one I originally showed you are 22.8 inches by 15.75 inches by 13.8 inches. Have I checked the Container Store? You know, I didn't do a thorough checking of the Container Store, so I should look over there as well. Fabric toy chest, says T-Sky. See, I don't know if these are any real bigger. Like this one here, this toy chest is 25 by 13 by 16, which really isn't, it's a little bit bigger than the one I just showed you. Hold on. The one I showed you was 25 by, no. Where did it go? Where's the one I showed you? Oops, I can't find it. 23 by 16 by 14. I looked up some of these kind of things here. I don't think that looks as nice as these. I want something that looks nice. I'm going to check the Container Store. At one point I was looking at these. I thought these were kind of fun. with the animals on them. But I don't know if that really is the way to go. What are the dimensions of these? Does it even say what the dimension? I think they're probably pretty small. Why is there no dimensions? Dimensions? Oh, it says 24 by 15 by 14. Yeah, that's about the size of the extra large boxes. Hold on. I was looking at these animal ones. I don't know. They're cute and they're fun. Do I really want to pull out one of those every time I'm opening mail? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Maybe fun for a couple broadcasts, but it's just, I don't know. Let me actually, for those of you who might be looking for a toy chest for your kids, I'll actually post that one, a link to it, because I think they are fun. Yeah, April Coco says perfect. Toy chest, animal toy chests for kids. I just posted the link. As an Amazon associate, I am for qualifying purchases. Yeah, those are fun. I don't think they're really right for the channel, but I was looking at them. A wooden chest. Again, it's just, if it's a big, heavy chest, I can't really show it on camera. And then, you know, I want to be able to show it on camera. The thin ones you slide under a couch or bed, I just don't think those will look nice. I want it to look nice on camera. I want it to look nice when I look at it. I want to be able to put this somewhere and look at it and say, that looks pretty nice. Like, I just want it to look nice. Oh, somebody said Container Store. We'll go look over there. They have plastic bins and baskets, toy storage. Yeah, these are like small, I think. I mean, they have stuff like this, you know. That's small though. Large storage bin. I don't know that we want to keep them in a basket. I mean, these are expensive too. Could you imagine if I just had, what if I had a bunch of these, just like, why can't I just show you the picture of it? You can't even see it. There's no far away picture. What if behind me on Lookner channel, I just had a bunch of these things filled with packages? By the way, they're $169 each. Hey, thanks for gifting the memberships, by the way. That was Ronald Kame gave memberships to P. William, to Sativa Jasmine, Tired Pup, Juice Drop, Doll Cleek, and Julie BC. Thanks, Ronald. That's very nice of you. P. William Grimm likes this one. Look at that thing. T Sky says the Container Store is very expensive. I just spotted that one. Yeah, so look, they do at the Container Store. They sell these. Now, I don't know how big these are, but they do sell these like large. It's not that large, but it's the same style of box. It's that cardboard and fabric thing. MJ says, I like those big bucket things that you hold, but not the price. Thanks, Jojo, for coming by. and cyan doodles. K-Body says don't do round. I think that's right. I think K's right in that we probably should avoid round because then we can't put things next to each other. See, they sell these guys too at Cam. They have these. Where is it here? Look, this is also a Container Store. It's that same idea. These are $40 each. $40 each. But you actually, these do look nice. They're not even as big as the ones I showed you, though. But, you know, I'm just saying this, I think of everything I've seen, this style of box, to me, looks nicer. Orchie Dragon says, I prefer ones with lids. At least you don't have to see what's inside all the time. Take a couple more suggestions here. Scott sent me a, this one's like a wooden thing. Wooden. Scott, it's better, but I just think, first of all, this is small, Scott. This is 15 by 11 by 9 inches. It's $90. But also, it's just, I don't love, it's kind of plain. Kind of plain to me. Colored ones are a little better. But it's, I see what you're saying. It's got a hinged lid. These are pretty small, though. Oh, they sell larger ones. The XXL, is that XXL? It's still not that big. Yeah, JA&P sent me one. It's another fabric style. Yeah, these are like these fabric boxes. I think these are kind of neat looking. I don't love the handle on it, but I think they're kind of neat looking. At least it's something, you know. It's an interesting style. Those large ones aren't even as large as the extra large I originally proposed to you, though. But you see the idea of it. Crypto King says on Craigslist you can find free stuff. I don't know, Crypto King, if I'm going to find like free ones of these in really good condition. Maybe I'll look. Maybe I'll look later. But again, it's going to be something that's going to be on camera, and I'm going to look at it, and I want to see it look nice. It's important to me that it looks nice. Did Dr. Neo one says the Cambridge series is what I have. They are great. Which Cambridge series? The Container Store ones, Cambridge series, these? Yeah, so Dr. Neo one has like some of these. So I haven't seen anything so far that I liked better than this general idea of this, these fabric and cardboard boxes. So now, obviously, if somebody sends a huge package, it's probably not going to fit in one of these, or it might take up all the space. So, but maybe at that point, you just put that package somewhere else. But a lot of the mail is kind of smaller mail and it just all piles up. But yeah, as Nanner says, I want to be able to, I want them to look good to me, and if I have them on camera, I want them to look good on camera. Darren says Raven Riley says they may be visible on the streams, they have to look nice. Exactly. Now, obviously, I could buy some of these and then start using them and say like, oh, these don't work at all. The nice thing about getting something on Amazon is it's free returns, right? So if I were to buy something on Amazon, try it out for a week or two, if it just doesn't work, I can just return it. So that's a nice thing about Amazon. Freak One says, are they going on a shelf or stacked on the floor? So I don't know yet, because when we get downstairs, there will be shelves behind me. Now, I don't think you'll be able to see all the shelves. There's a world in which I put these behind me on the lower shelves or the upper shelves. Maybe you see them, maybe you don't. But I like the idea of we're streaming and I'm like, hey, let's open a package, and I can literally just turn around and grab a box from behind me with packages on it. I think that would be neat. Lisa Effect thinks fabric looked classy. All right, this has been helpful. Kim still likes the first idea best. Maybe that's what I'll ultimately try. Scott sent me another one. Scott, I'm not loving the look of it. I like that you sent the options. It's like a toy box with wheels. I don't like really being able to see inside it. Stacy Lynn likes the original ones I chose. Scott, I appreciate, though, the suggestions. They sell all kinds of these things. It's like crazy. Some of them are small, though. But there's on Amazon, there's so many versions of this. You know, for example, guys, here's another one on Amazon. You know, there's just tons of these things. This is like a kid's storage thing, and it has 2 different compartments and stuff. But it's the same basic idea. Shani Ann says, I think the general consensus is the original idea is the favorite. Orchie Dragon says, I like the first ones too. I think maybe it's worth a try. Put it that way. J.A. likes the fabric bins. I think, it's possible that we could go with one of these fabric ones and I get it and I'm like, boy, this really doesn't work. It's not practical. They don't look as good on camera as I thought they would. And at that point, if I order them from Amazon, I can return them. So what I may do, I'm going to think about this. What I may do is I may just order an initial order and see how we can try them out. We can test them out and see how it goes. Yeah, P. William Grimm says, like, how much space will your packages take up? It's a good question because, again, the fabric boxes aren't like 4 feet long. And once in a while, I get these big packages. So I'm hoping I can get everything besides the biggest packages inside the fabric boxes, in whatever boxes I want. Scott says, don't you think the fabric would tear with the cardboard boxes you get package-wise? Maybe it would. I'll have to try it and see. Legion 54 says, I don't think the viewers are going to be too concerned over your storage choices or about your storage choices over your quality presentations, which you do very good and professional. Thank you. The thing is, Legion 54, I'm going to be concerned. It's driving me crazy. I can't look at these things anymore. I gotta have a place where I put these things that looks reasonably nice, that when I go to the UPS store and I pick up more, I can just go and not throw them on the ground and not say this looks disgusting and looks like a pigsty, and just put them somewhere where it looks like, okay, that looks nice. That's what I need. Marzell thinks the gray ones are both adult, sophisticated, and pretty all right to look at, but get a large one. Yeah, no, again, the fabric ones generally aren't that large, but I'll have to get like the largest one. If I get a fabric one, I gotta get like the largest size. Kim says, I have had mine for years now, filled with craft stuff, and they have held up so far. Nanner says, I think they would only tear if you tried to carry it around in the basket. MJ, thanks MJ. MJ sent me another link too. I'll look at that. Carrie Bear sent a link. See, Carrie Bear sent this. Carrie Bear, this looks nice. I don't think it has a lid though on it, you know? I like the looks of it though. Carrie Bear sent this one. Oops. They have these this is like a cotton rope basket. Cotton rope basket with handles. I don't mind the look of it. I would like something with a lid because I feel like if we don't have a lid, I'll start thinking I work at the post office with these big bins of mail. It's an interesting suggestion though, Carrie Bear. Thank you. Nanners like those. Again, no lid on it though. Kay likes that one too. For those interested, I'll post the link to that one. As an Amazon associate, I earn for qualifying purchases. Oh, I've been like an Amazon associate for years. We've been doing that for years. Holly sent me this, but this is really like, this is more of like just kind of a utilitarian thing. Like getting the job done. A Sterilite espresso wicker basket. But I think I needed to look a little cooler than that, or a little less kind of just getting the job done. I'm sure it would do a good job. Yeah, don't send me storage boxes. Don't send me anything. I got to decide myself on this. I'm very picky. I'm picky because I got to look at these things. I think what I might do is I might ultimately try one. And then, you know what we could do? I could get some for myself, right? And then we'll have a stream and we'll say, let's see if the mountain of packages will fit in these storage boxes. What do you think? We could do that. I could get the boxes, and we could just say, let's see if they fit. I'll get them. I'm happy to get them for the channel. I got to get them anyway, so. You know? So for example, just as an example, one moment here. Just as an example, if I were to get these, they're not cheap, but they're not crazy expensive compared to what a lot of these things cost. But they have like, I could get a 3-pack of these instead of a 5. They have a 5-pack, but I don't know that I need 5. I could get like a 3-pack in theory, and we could say how many of these fit. How much of the mail fits into 3 of these? They have black, cream, gray. I think I like the gray the best. Blue. Those are kind of nice too. I don't know that I like those as much as the gray. Now, I don't like that the blue is kind of dim, kind of light. Yeah, I think if I got these, I'd just go with that, I think. Oh, are there photos in the review section? It's always an excellent question. Interesting thing about these is when you're not using them, they actually are collapsible, which is kind of cool. See all photos. Good idea. So let's look at some of these photos from the review section. Hey, here's what I'm going to do. Hold on. Good idea. Let's look at some of these photos. That looks nice. That I think looks nice. That might be the extra large. Kay thinks the gray is best. Yeah, Nanners says, I've had some collapsible ones that look like they want to collapse all the time. Right, I was looking at some of these things where people would say that. Supposedly, this is a good one. But yeah, if I order one of these things and we don't like how they look, I can just return it because it's Amazon, it's free returns. So, you know, I could live, something like this I feel like I could definitely live with, right? You get the idea. T-Sky likes them, Orshi Dragon likes them. So maybe after the stream, what I'll do is maybe I'll decide and order one and see. And we can do an unboxing and try it together. If I do that, we can try it all together. If I do that. But I gotta get this thing solved. I can't look at it anymore. Oh. MJ sent me this whole file cabinet thing. MJ, there'll be nowhere to put it. A couple of things. MJ, we won't have anywhere to put this because we already have shelves behind me on the stream. So, like, I see what you're saying, which is you could get like a whole piece of furniture to put the mail in. I don't know that I want to do that yet. I feel like that's maybe a last resort to get a whole other piece of furniture. But I do appreciate the suggestion. So I think in theory the boxes, if I get some kind of box with the mail, like I said, in theory they could go on the shelves behind me, or at least some of them could go on the shelves behind me during the stream so I could pull out mail if I wanted to. I think that would be the place for them. But if there's too many, I could keep them somewhere else. I think what we have to do is, I think we're at the point where I have to try and move forward. I think we have to try something and see how it works. And we could try something and say, you know what, that really didn't work. But I think we're at the point where we need to try, because I cannot have this package sitting on the floor. It's disgusting. T-Sky thinks the big ones are big enough from the photos. Yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, I'm leaning towards doing that, but I'll figure it out next day or two. So I really appreciate your guys' suggestions. I think it's very helpful to discuss these things with you. Even if we end up this time going with the one I thought. I like being able to hear other suggestions. And also, sometimes I bring up a product and like you guys are like, what are you doing? There's this whole other thing that you didn't even know about, which happens frequently. Although that didn't seem to happen this time. Peter Shappy is going to do a school run. Hey, I think, yeah, we're after midnight now, so. No, and I appreciate your guys' suggestions. Scott says I'm not at all upset with your comments on my suggestions. No, I think it's fun when people suggest stuff, so I appreciate you having a sense of humor about it. So, yeah, I think, I'm going to figure it out, but I think that would be a fun stream to get these boxes here and say like, hey, can we get this, we could do the before and after of the package of mount packages. All right, I'll look into it. But it's after midnight. I think we're going to wrap up this stream. This has been a good stream. We covered a lot of ground this stream. Nanner says you should buy like 3 types and post a poll. The problem is I hate doing that thing where you buy more than one and you know you're going to return it. So if I know I'm going to return them, I don't know. I think we can do one and see. We kind of did a little bit of polling here with you guys commenting on the different choices. So I think I'm going to go with one and see how it works. By the way, I hope like I was wearing this shirt the whole time, because I think it's funny. It says Boston established 1997 that MJ sent. I hope this brand is not like whenever I wear, like, I'm always scared of wearing something where I don't really know where it's from, because I'm scared it'll turn out that like it's like a terrorist group. That it'll be like, oh, you wore the Boston 1997 shirt? Do you know what those people stand for? And I'll be like, no, I just thought it was funny that it was like a mistake. And they'll be like, no, you don't wear a Boston 1997 shirt. So I might have to delete the broadcast if it turns out it means something different. That's why I'm kind of nervous. I was nervous wearing it a little bit, and then I didn't think about it. Oh, all right. MJ says buy one storage box on me. Well, that's very nice of MJ. MJ, we will put that towards the storage boxes. I'm going to put it towards the storage boxes, whatever I decide. That's very kind of MJ. I'll do that, MJ. Done. By the way, MJ, just so you know, I think I explained this. The deal with the shelves is we have the Amazon wire shelves here, but I'm not going to open those until I open and assemble the baker's rack, because the baker's rack I think I might like better than the wire shelves. And if I like the baker's rack, then I can return the wire shelves to Amazon. So, very nice of MJ. MJ, I'll get it done. I'll get it done. I think I might just buy a few of those, the ones I showed you, and we'll try it. Thank you, MJ. Oh, Carlos Rosa just came by. All right, we're going to wrap this up. This was a fun stream. We covered a lot of ground. I'm going to feel a lot better when I don't have to have a mountain of packages on the floor. It's disgusting. No, Nanners, the wire shelves I think we're not going with. The wire shelves were the original choice, but now they've been replaced by something else, which I think is wood. So the wire shelves are the backup right now, which I might just return. Okay. Yeah, the pile, you can't really see the pile right now because it's under plastic because they were painting in here. But yeah, it's just, I hate it. I hate all the mount packages. I hate mount packages. All right. Now Sharon Mitchell's being rude in the chat. All right, let's thank. It does. It makes my place look terrible. Hey, let's thank our moderators: K Body, Raven Riley, JA&P, Linda Belk, Skip Fu, hang on a moment here. Did Bubba Twitcher leave after I timed out Bubba Twitcher for 1 minute? Did Bubba Twitcher ever come back? Did Bubba Twitcher get angry? I timed out Bubba Twitcher for 1 minute. Or did they come back? That'd be pretty bad. Bubba Twitcher deserved it when I timed out Bubba Twitcher. He came back, says Skipu. Okay. I was like, really? Thanks, Skifu, for moderating. Skifu says, I think it was bedtime for him. Okay. All right. I hope Smoke Steve comes back. I appreciate Nanners coming back. That was cool of Nanners to come back. Okay. Let's see. let's thank everybody who was here, like Carlos Rosa and Dana Leslie and Legion 54. Legion 54 says storage solutions will be resolved soon. I hope so. At least we're going to start making progress on it. Oh, by the way, Hugh says, did you look up deck boxes on Walmart? I don't know what those are. Deck boxes. Oh, these are like these like big things. Yeah, I'm hoping we don't have to go to this route. I mean, these are certainly can store a lot. It's just, I don't, if we need to, we could do something like this. Some people send some stuff like this. I'm just kind of hoping we don't have to go with this. I mean, I kind of like that it has a hinge on it. Polly suggested that like they sell these things you can sit on with a hinge. I don't know. Look, maybe there's a world in which I end up getting something like that to put the bigger packages in. We'll see. See, this is what guys. Anyways, well, it's something like a bench, said Shani. It's something to keep in mind. It's something to keep in mind. I do think there's something to the point that somebody said, which is if the box is too big, then stuff will get buried down at the bottom of the box, and it's very hard to get to it, which I think is a fair point. Scott says you could switch out your chair for a sittable chest. Hey, thanks again, all of our mods and all of our viewers. A storage cabinet, yeah, but again, I want to be. I want to just be able to like lift a box up, and I think it'd be fun to say, let's open some packages and then take a box out and have the box and open the box and take a couple packages out. I think that'd be fun. Maybe I'm wrong. Thank you, Dr. Neo1 for watching, Dana Leslie, April Coco, Rick Hoppy. Legion likes that idea of taking a box out. Hugh says a good bed is the most important storage solution. I thought of another thing I have to ask about. Next time. Hey, thanks, Jamila, for being here. Thank Laverne Thompson. Hey, I hope the painters come. The painter's supposed to come this morning, so we'll see if they come. Shaney. It's Shaney in. Thanks, Shaney. Polly the Primate, thanks for being here. Thanks to everybody who gave memberships and donated, like Crypto King and Big Dog and MJ, Geraldine Karstensen, Kay Crimlin, Donna Smith, Jojo777JLD, Ronald Kame. Thank you. Thanks, Rick. Josh Tompkins, Darren Markley, Laverne Thompson. So maybe by tomorrow the painting will be done. We'll see if they show up tomorrow morning. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap up this live stream. Thank you for all your help. Thanks, MJ, for the shirts. The ones that didn't fit, I'll donate. Thank you, MJ. Oh, TT has been lurking. Hopefully LL saw the stream where we opened LL stuff. Scott Questat, thanks for watching. Yeah, Penny Lynn says you never got around to the shower curtain ring. We'll talk about that next time. I just saw it on my list of things. Linda, Kay says, play us our theme music. Leonette, thanks for watching here. Yvette never comes by. We're never going to open Yvette's packages. All right, guys, that is it. I'm going to look tonight and maybe order some of those boxes. I think I got it now. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Fun stream. We'll do it again soon. And here is your theme music.